Hello everybody, David Scabrisa here. Um, I know it's taking me a while to come up with a video. Uh, I've been pretty much busy doing far too many things, uh, but um, yeah, today I'm gonna review my top five um, cartoons of all time. So let's begin. Number five, Gargoyles. I remember back in the days when Disney tried to save themselves by creating uh, a show called Disney Afternoons, and it was aired on channel, I think, channel 9 or 13. I forget, it's been a long time. We're talking about years ago. Anyway, they had a lot of cartoons like Bonkers, um, uh, Quack Pack, Mighty Ducks, just to name a few. And one of them was Gargoyles. Well, Gargoyles is the story of a group of gargoyles led by Goliath, and he swore to protect the humans a long time ago, but he was betrayed. Him and his clan were betrayed by the humans he swore to protect. Years later, he wakes up in New York with the help of senators, and somehow they develop a friendship, but it went more than that because senators wasn't your really typical good guy. He actually had a hidden agenda, and it had to do with Goliath and his clan. So um, later on, they have to leave their castle, and because once again they were betrayed by the humans they swore to protect, and by saying that, that meant senators. Um, so they moved on to a clock tower, and they made it into their new home. I feel like that cartoon was epic in its way. I loved the story, and um, I believe I still have the movie on video. I gotta check, but I think I still have it. And that was one of the cartoons that was airing uh, throughout the week on Disney's afternoons. Mm. Number four, Gummy Bears. What can I say about this cartoon? They made a show out of a candy. A lot of people really uh, got the idea. Gummy Bears, a cartoon name out of candy. Wow, that's a funny one. Anyhow, yeah, I used to watch that cartoon and I loved it. Um, a group of birds fighting a guy and his ogres. Those those were good times for me, I guess. And that theme song, I just can hear the theme song on my head right now. I just just um, it's like that theme song's just echoing on my head. Anyway, uh, number three, that would be um, uh, that would that would be Mask. I'm I, I'm a I'm pretty much an '80s type. Maybe because I was born on the '80s. Um, I remember seeing Mask. Again, I could just hear that theme song ringing on my head. Sorry, folks. It's just a coincidence that first is Gummiverse and now Mask. Anyway, the cartoon was good. I never get. I saw most of it. I didn't get to finish it. To be fair, some episodes were good. Some episodes were like whatever. But it was a good cartoon. Not bad for the '80s. And there was let's see, number two. Wow, here's another one. RoboCop, the animated series. You guys know the story of RoboCop. Well, it is the same thing. Um, well, at least introduction goes along with the movie, but I mean the cartoon was good. I just remember I just finished watching the first episode at some point, and man, what was kind of funny is seeing uh, this guy that works for OCP wanted to close down the Robocop project because uh, it was interfering with his agenda. And he on the first episode, I think he does beg to the president of OCP to close down the project, but the president of OCP wasn't sure. So what does this guy do? He provides some rebels with weapons and things, and here we go, Robocop trying to stop him. And it's funny because at the end, well, he got really messed up, but at the end he actually proves uh, what he's capable of. So the president decides not to close down the Robocop project. So the doctor working for them got upset, and eventually he's trying to find out ways of how to close down the Robocop project and put an end to Robocop. I mean, it was a good cartoon. I mean, of course, number one. There are multiple cartoons that I could think for the number one spot because there were a lot of good ones. But then again, some of the good cartoons back in the '80s had a cruddy ending. And by cruddy ending, I mean I mean, the ending really stank, believe me. I mean, you're excited to see what's gonna be the final outcome, and suddenly it just doesn't turn out the way you think. Before I hit the number one spot, though, I'm gonna mention some cartoons uh, that had that type of idea where the endings weren't as good as the show ever was. So, to name a few, Voltron, Defender of the Universe. That was one cartoon I enjoyed when I was little. I mean, um, I just have the last season. Unfortunately, I got the ending. Um, but I saw the Japanese version of it, which is called Go Lion, and that thing was really, it was really heavy. I mean, really heavy. That's Voltron, Defender of the Universe, is one of those that the ending was a, not a good one. Um, to be fair, I admit it was a good cartoon. The other one would be Saber Rider and the Star Sheriffs. Yes, it is a western, space western. Um, the original Japanese title, it's called um, Space Musketeer Bismarck. When I saw the ending, and I'm not kidding you, it was just like watching Voltron again. Voltron sending. I, I was like, I was shocked. I just saw the same thing, the same ending Voltron had. I'm not kidding you. I was like, man, how could a good cartoon like Saber Rider and the Star Sheriffs have a cruddy ending? Go figure. Then, of course, we had um, Thundercats. Most of us grew up with Thundercats. If you're from the 80s, I'm sure you grew up with Thundercats. I did. Thundercats, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, and so on. Well, Thundercats had potential. I mean, this was a heck of a good show. What I was disappointed was the ending. So, for the last time, Monra and Lionel have a one last battle. Where did it took place? On the Book of Omens. The sword was the key to the book, which revealed the nature of the Thundercats. So they hold a battle for I don't know how long. So then Lionel manages to escape, leaving Munra behind on the book. Now I was expecting something else would have happened. And yes, probably it could have happened on the comic book, but I don't know if the comic book was still around. But I was disappointed at the ending because, I mean, you're having some great cartoons and then the endings aren't what you think they are. You want to see a good ending. And of course, Number one, G.I. Joe, a real American hero. Like I said, the 80s was pretty much a good time for cartoons. At least that's what I believe. I mean, I grew up with a bunch of cartoons: G.I. Joe, He-Man, Masters of the Universe, Thundercats, Voltron, and so on. Well, so that's my five top cartoons. If you have any questions or comments, just drop them in. I'll be sure to get to them. And also, if you have any ideas, by the way, I put in two music videos dealing with anime. I open a segment called um, music videos. So if you guys have an idea or a video you want me to put together, let me know. Challenges. I I'm not kidding you. I was going to do one that I've been wanting to do ever since I did the uh, Twinkie Winner Sandwich Challenge, but I've been holding back for a while. Hopefully, I'll do it in the long run. So, yeah, I need ideas for possible challenges as well. Or, I don't know, um, what's your favorite game or movie or um, so on? Just let me know on those comments. And I've been putting pretty much updates on what I'm gonna be doing. Not to mention, I have put some updates on the development of Child's Play the movie. If you've seen those two videos, you get an idea that I've been keeping track of what's going on as far as the movie um, and TV series as well. So if you like this video or any of my other videos, you guys know what to do. Click like if you like it. Give me your comments, ideas, suggestions, concerns. Um, Tell me, I don't know, what you think, your overall your overall opinion of any of my videos. So this is Diego signing up. Till next time, and as I always say, take care and peace out.